Capricorn, this is your reading for October. I just got the message as I was shuffling, crank up the gas. So that could be that you have to take things to the next level, to move up a notch, to accelerate. It could be something connected to a motorbike, a moped, or some sort of Vespa, or some sort of vehicle. But crank up the gas, it was almost like starting a motorbike. Something's starting, something's taking off. Okay, so I do see here you've got a birth of something new here with the Ace of Rods. There's some sort of launch to success. It could be a launch in your business. It could be a launch in the career. It could be taking things to the next level, taking things up a notch is a message I keep getting for you. And something that is not going to allow you to burn out. You're afraid of burning out. You have a fear of burning out. If you're not already burnt out, it could be time to take a break and reassess. But I do feel like it's a little bit of a contradiction. It's like you want a break, but at the same time you want to move ahead full force, but there are breaks here. Something's being put on the brakes. And the Three of Swords I often see as a delay. So something that you've wanted to get started is being delayed, or some of you are in a third party or have a third party situation going on around you, whether it's family, friends, backstabbing, heartbreak, third parties in romantic relationships, etc. But that's only going to be for a few of you, not all of you. The rest of you, it's saying that you want to get something started, but you're confronted with delays and burnout. So it's about reassessing and maybe going back to basics. You do have a road opening here. So I see often the Knight of Pentacles as a road opening. It might seem like a small little lane at the beginning, a small little road, but it can develop into something bigger and better. The outcome here on the external, you've got beautiful family, happiness, happy family homes, good relationship, marriage, feeling like you're supported by your partner or in a partnership. So a partnership could actually come out of this if you're single. So the launch of something new, it might be a step into a different dynamic of your life. You might have been focusing in one area of your life, like sports, competitive things, achieving things, goals, visions, driving yourself forward. I'm getting golf games as well, like driving. But it could be a message here that maybe you have to focus more on relationships. Maybe that's what is being brought to your attention here. It's saying that you're keeping your eye out for obstacles, competition, people that are kind of trying to bring you down or make you discriminated against. So I'm getting the word discrimination or getting discriminated against. You're always on guard, or at this point in time you're on guard. So it could be that somebody might be trying to steal your ideas, your patent, your situation, and you have to protect what is legally yours. Unexpected things on the internal is you will be getting some gifts from heaven, some downloads from spirit, some epiphanies, some awarenesses, and you're going to feel very at ease and sort of like in your own bubble, floating along, feeling very blessed. A lot of Capricorns are secret mediums. So if you're a secret medium, Capricorn, do a shout out. A lot of you are, and you're not even in the business, but you're secret mediums. You've got connections with the other side. You talk to spirit. You've got animals around you as well. So I do see that you're very, very tightly connected to spirit. It's about trusting your inner feeling, your inner gut, and maybe come out of the shadows as well with some of your gifts, because they could definitely shine in the light. So if you are a Capricorn and you're on that wavelength, please do an acknowledgement for that one. The outcome here is that you still feel like there's certain things up in the air. It's like, well, there's this way and that way to go, but what way am I actually going? It's like I'm being stuck. There's obstacles here. I've got launches, I've got things moving forward really quickly, but it's almost like you stop and start, and you're putting the brakes on, or something around you is putting the brakes on. So let's have a look and clarify what that is. What is putting the brakes on? It's time to reflect about what you really want to have as a victory. What is it that you really want to get done? You might need to sort of seek out a life coach, a spiritual counselor, somebody who is maybe a psychotherapist or something like that, to really kind of tap into what are your true desires, and are you just running on, I'm getting running on empty for you, and just running on, the gas, running on the smell of an oily rag, which means that you're running on very low fuel. So it could be time to take a step back and reassess a new plan, a new goal. You might have taken on just too much. And sometimes Capricorn can do that. It can just be an overload to the point of burnout. So let's see what's coming up for Capricorn. What other messages we have for Capricorn here? Yeah, there's a lot of contradiction here, Capricorn, with your reading. There's a lot of one thing kind of contradicting the other, stops and starts. Part of you wants to go full steam ahead. You might be getting a lot of pressure also from people around you, from co-workers, colleagues, bosses, and they could be putting the pressure on you to kind of, get the party started, to move full steam ahead. And it's like, is my heart really in this anymore? Is it really in it? It might have been in it there for a really long time, but you don't really want to be going forever on autopilot, just keeping things going for status quo. Okay, there's a lot of jealousy and gossip around you as well, and it's saying not to get involved with gossip. It's saying to take a step back and not to get involved with gossip or partake in gossip. You might know who this jealous person is. It's giving you a choice and decision about where to invest your time and energy for personal growth, material growth, and success. So you will have the growth with the tree here. You will have stability, which Capricorn always likes, but you need to make a decision. There's a decision here to be made. It's not going to be clean cut. It might be a deep dive into the subconscious mind. You've got resources. It could also be just a very simple choice of, should I stay or should I go? It can be a simple choice of, should I invest my money in this thing or that thing? Should I invest my resources into this or that? And it could even be time to even work remotely or do the trips that you've always wanted to do. You've got the ship there underneath, and also the ocean. Some of you might be drawn towards the sea. You might be wanting to have a sea change. You might want to work remotely and be in a different environment, something that is soothing to the soul, that you can really kind of enjoy yourself. I feel like it's about enjoyment, Capricorn. Yeah. Now we've got the Love Oracle for Capricorn. Amira's Love Oracle, #1 bestseller since 2020, 2012. Let's have a look and see, Capricorn, any Love Oracle messages for you. Family matters, soul family, wanting to be with soul family, casual open relationships. Things are not congruent. Could be at work. You could be having some sort of flirtation at work, or somebody's flirting with you, or there's gossip going around the workplace, or you're meeting somebody professionally that wants to have an affair or a fling with you, but it might not be congruent or in alignment with your family or your family values, Capricorn. This person is not letting up though. They're communicating, they're texting, they're reaching out to you. It could have been a new love in the recent times, a new love, and somebody that you feel very connected to. So this could be the question. This could be the question to ask yourself, or the decision that you need to ask yourself that is to be made. Let me do a season for you, spring, summer. So going into spring, summer, these things are going to be very imminent. Whether you are in spring, summer now in the southern hemisphere, or moving into spring next year in the northern hemisphere, these things are going to come to a head. And I wish you all the best, Capricorn. Let me know what the details are, the juicy details. I'm very curious to know. Ciao for now.